Bill Goldberg had his final match on Saturday night's main event, XL, on July 12th, 2025 in Atlanta, Georgia, his very own hometown. So that's a nice way to go out. He was defeated by Gunther, the reigning WWE World Heavyweight Champion. So that's the newer title that they recently created in 2023. So there's two champions right now, which is annoying, but that's not really what we're talking about. What we're talking about is Goldberg had his final match. He got beat in his attempt to win the title. This match went almost 15 minutes, so that's very un-Goldberg-like. So kind of went out in a very different way. That's interesting. Bret Hart, legendary Canadian hero, world champion, multiple times over. One of my favorite wrestlers of all time. Bret Hart was famously injured by Bill Goldberg in one of his matches in WCW. It was one of his final matches. He got kicked in the head, like a real kick, and caused Bret to eventually have to retire from, concussion symptoms, and it might have ultimately led to Bret's severe stroke he had, which is still affecting him to this day. Goldberg was giving his big retirement speech, his big win one for the Gipper, his big Lou Gehrig farewell speech, and NBC pulled away and cut to commercial. And that was the end of Goldberg. Thanks for coming. Thanks for drawing a house. Thanks for giving us ratings. We'll see you later. We'll see you never. Former world champion, three-time WWE Hall of Famer Bret Hart claims he'd have pulled the plug on Goldberg's speech quicker than NBC did, though. I would have cut it off sooner than the network did. I would have cut it as soon as his music started for his entrance. So no love lost between Bill Goldberg, that's how Bret Hart refers to Goldberg, his both names, and himself, Bret Hart. Slashaholics, what do you guys think about Bret Hart still holding a grudge against Bill Goldberg? What do you guys think about Bill Goldberg having a match that lasted longer than 2 minutes in his final match? Goldberg had a great career. Goldberg was a big draw. Goldberg was all sizzle, no steak, in my opinion. I liked him. He was okay. It got old after a while. Slashaholics, let me know what you think about all of this and Bret Hart saying he would have cut his speech before he even entered the ring. I want to hear all about it. Leave it in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next one. You're next.